What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video, we're going to be checking out a new Pokemon that has come to Pokemon Go, Oranguru. This thing is spawning in the wild right now, if you guys are watching this video, from 10 a.m. local time, April 20th, and I believe it ends on April 25th. Double check Pokemon Go Live for that. Popped up the screenshot right here so you guys can see the other Pokemon that are available to catch in the wild as well, but Oranguru, normal Psychic type, pretty bulky, decent moveset. Confusion and Foul Play is really nice, but having Psychic as well, no extra coverage there. But shout out to XXD Yveltal for sharing this team with us. Looks really spicy and fun, and let's see how well Oranguru does today. Okay, moving into the first battle here, we have... Let's see. Oh, a bit laggy. Walrein on the lead versus Swampert. All right, we will see a swap out now into Amoonguss. All right, so the opponent is bringing the spice. Both Pokemon doing super effective damage to each other with their fast attacks. I believe that is Feint Attack on Amoonguss. They're going to go ahead and shield the Grass Knot right here. That would have done a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I think that is Feint Attack, but we will see the Foul Play come through from Oranguru. Its first performance here that I've seen in Go Battle League, and the Foul Play does get a shield right there. Hopefully they can get to another one in time, but it doesn't look like it, so they're going to go ahead and give up 2 shields here in order to farm down with Confusion. They'll have a decent amount of loaded energy as well, and could potentially Psychic the Swampert if it decides to come back in. And we do see Swampert come back in. They're opting to go for Foul Play, though, hoping to maybe get to 2, trying to force a shield and chunk some health. But here comes the Foul Play. Doesn't get a shield there from Swampert, but it did a decent amount of damage. Now, they might just be able to get to 1 more Foul Play, and they do with 1 HP and a Dream. So the bulkiness is starting to show here from Oranguru, and they do get the final shield. Now, the opponent swaps out into Crobat, which is going to allow the Shadow Mewtwo here, if you wanted some extra spice, to come in and absolutely destroy. Now, I'm surprised they didn't come in with Walrein and load up on energy, but that's okay. Cross Poison, gonna get no shielded. Well, obviously there's no shields left. They're gonna go ahead and swap back into Walrein, saving the Psy Strike there on Shadow Mewtwo to one-shot the Swampert, and we will see the Crobat go down, and Swampert is gonna go ahead and come in, throw all the energy that it can, but honestly it needs to land like an Earthquake and a Hydro Cannon, and 2 Hydro Cannons is definitely not gonna be enough, so that is looking to be a good first battle. Very well played. But Oranguru versus Amoonguss, I bet you didn't think you'd see that matchup when you came into this battle, and I think the opponent just left right there. Yeah, they did. So that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, moving into the next battle. Really curious to see how well it performs. This is in the Retro Cup as well, so we aren't going to be seeing some of the other typical Pokemon, maybe like Galarian Stunfisk or Azumarill or Scrafty, but we do see a Greedent here on the lead, so they're going to go ahead and stay in. Greedent very spamming. Honestly, I really need to get myself one. I think I have enough candy now to finally power one up, but we will see an Icicle Spear come through, just looking to chunk as much health as they can from the Greedent, because Greedent is so bulky, you really just need to chip it away. So here comes the Body Slam. They're going to be going back and forth, but we do see the first swap out now into Oranguru. Confusion starting to chunk here the Greedent's HP, as you guys can see, and let's see how well it can tank Body Slams. Remember, Oranguru is pretty bulky, and the Crunch, oh, the Crunch landed for a lot of super effective damage, but still able to hang on. That is very impressive. They're going to go ahead and throw the Foul Play now, forcing the first shield from the opponent. And if this is a tell, we might see a Shadow Mewtwo sweep, because they might be weak to Psychic in the back. But we will see another Body Slam shielded right there, and I don't think they're going to be able to get to the Foul Play in time. So they're going to have to commit 2 shields now. No, they're going to let it go. Hopefully the Body Slam does not KO right here. It is going to be the Body Slam, but Oranguru goes down. Walrein now is going to have to come in and farm down with Powder Snow, and farm down it cannot. Greedent, again, like I said at the beginning, extremely spammy and very bulky, able to take down Oranguru, and nearly takes down the Walrein as well by itself. Now we do see a Nidoqueen come in. This is huge. We're going to see the Icicle Spear potentially getting a shield from the opponent. They got to go right away into the Mewtwo. So Mewtwo now being unleashed, but Poison Jab, how did it do that much damage? Oh my goodness, they're going to go ahead and shield. I'm really surprised. That was like 3 Poison Jabs worth that went into Mewtwo, but they're going to go ahead and go for the Psy Strike. A Walrein swaps in right here, so we'll have to see how much damage this Psy Strike will do, and a lot of damage at that. They fully farm down with Psycho Cut, but unfortunately, the Nidoqueen is able to farm down, loaded on energy. We will see the Icicle Spear be thrown right here at the last second. Is it going to be enough damage to take out the Nidoqueen? Boom! It takes it out, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. All right, moving into the next battle, we have Walrein on the lead versus Druddigon. So this is going to be interesting. They're deciding to stay in, but these Powder Snows are really adding up. They're going to go ahead and try. I'm thinking, yeah, they're going to go ahead and shield right here. They might be weak in the back to Walrein as well. Honestly, without Bastiodon, Galarian, Stunfisk, Scrafty, we do see Walrein kind of reign free as in terms of the anti-flyer that we may see in the meta. But Earthquake right here, gonna be landing on the Jellicent, and we will see Oranguru come in. Confusion damage, looking to do enough right here to be able to fully farm down. And because the normal Psychic typing here, if this is a Shadow Ball, no, it's just going to be an Ice Beam that still does a decent amount of damage, but thankfully the typing there is going to allow them to resist the Shadow Ball and Hex, which is always very nice. Able to fully farm down Oranguru, looking to show how strong it can be in this meta, and going for a foul play now. Might just get the first shield here from the opponent. Let's see how this plays out. They do get the first shield. Can they get to the second foul play in time? Yes, they can. The Druddigon is looking to double shield most likely and fully farm down with Dragon Tail. So they do get 2 shields. They are going to commit to that hard farm down, and now this Druddigon is loaded on energy. Walrein's going to come in. They're going to have to commit a shield. No, they're going to let it go. Is it going to be the Dragon Claw? No, it's going to be the Night Slash there. Decent amount of neutral damage, and hopefully they can get to the Icicle Spear in time. No, they fully Powder Snow down. What is the final Pokemon going to be? It is going to be another Nidoqueen, so the Icicle Spear here might not be enough to farm KO, so they will, yeah, it's only going to do about 50%. They're going to go ahead and swap into the Mewtwo and close this game out, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Shadow Mewtwo still lurking in the back, and something you really don't want to face with no shields. Good game. Very well played. All right, moving into the next battle. So far, Oranguru, I think it's just pretty decent. It doesn't seem overwhelmingly powerful, just a decent, it kind of reminds me of Hypno to an extent without the coverage, but adding on that normal typing allows it to do better against Ghosts. So we do see a Swalot on the lead, and they're going to go ahead and swap in Oranguru and just farm down with Confusion, but a Garchomp now coming in. This is an extremely spicy battle. Is going to be hit with foul plays and confusion damage. My goodness, Swalot and Garchomp. What a spicy team from the opponent. They're going to go ahead and get that first shield. Hopefully they can get to another foul play in time, but they cannot. Here comes the first charge move from Garchomp. Might just be a Sand Tomb here. Yeah, it is going to be the Sand Tomb. Decent amount of neutral damage, but Garchomp should be able to farm down. But no, oh, Oranguru not able to get to the foul play. They're going to go ahead and come in with the Walrein and just Powder Snow down. Looking to no shield as well as they're expecting another Sand Tomb here to debuff them. Sand Tomb it is. So that is a good save on their shields, as wasting that on the damage from a Sand Tomb is definitely not worth it. Now we do see a Swalot come in, and it's going to be throwing, I'm guessing, going to be Sludge Bomb right here. Oh, an Acid Spray. Very interesting. They're going to go ahead and build up and look to go for the Earthquake to one-shot, but instead they're going for the Icicle Spear here. The opponent knows that Walrein has access to Earthquake, so they're likely going to be shield. Oh, they no-shielded it. That's an incredible call on the no-shield, and they're going to no-shield as well. Is it going to be another Acid Spray? It is going to be another Acid Spray. Very interesting battle set right here. Swalot with Infestation and Acid Spray against a Walrein. Here comes another Icicle Spear. Looking to get that final shield. They're going to go ahead and swap into Mewtwo and try to farm down with Psycho Cut. They're obviously going to have to shield if the Swalot gets to the charge move, but it does not. Final Pokemon is going to be another Nidoqueen. I should have titled this Nidoqueen just gets destroyed by Psy Strikes. Here comes the final charge move. Boom! One-shots the Nidoqueen, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So many Nidoqueens in the back getting destroyed by Mewtwo. All right. Moving into the next battle here, we have Walrein on the lead versus Quagsire. All right, interesting matchup. Thing you guys need to know is Quagsire has access to Stone Edge, so Walrein needs to be very careful about that. Obviously, will do an incredible amount of damage, but Icicle Spears here going to be pressuring, and they're going to go ahead and swap now into Oranguru, forcing the energy now from Quagsire. Quagsire wants to win this mid-game matchup with their backline Pokemon. Another Acid Spray. That's actually a good no-shield there from Oranguru, and a Alolan Marowak swaps in, and Alolan Marowak is not going to like this matchup. I love the GOAT. You guys know it's near and dear to my heart, but this foul play is going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, because of the typing, again, Ghost, or normal Psychic. The Ghost type moves here are not going to do too much damage. Here comes the Shadow Bone. Okay, I take that back. Granted, it was an Acid Spray debuff here on Oranguru, but Shadow Bone didn't do as much damage as you would have thought. Here comes another Foul Play, looking to force the final shield from a Alolan Marowak, and things are looking very good if they can get to one more. But Alolan Marowak opting to throw the next Shadow Bone and looking to be low on energy as well. So Walreign's going to have to come in and close this thing out. It might have to give up a shield here to stop the Shadow Mode damage, but they're going to decide to no shield. Again, hoping to sweep with Shadow Mewtwo like we've seen in all the previous matches. They're going to overload a bit and go ahead and go for the Icicle Spear here. Now, this is going to be resisted, but it should do enough damage to take it out. And let's see what decides to come in. It's going to be the Quagsire again, so got to watch out for the next Acid Spray, but this could be a Stone Edge. They're going to let it go. Might just be another Acid Spray, though. Yeah, it is going to be the Acid Spray. They got to clear that debuff, swap out right away into Mewtwo, and there's going to be an Ivysaur in the back. So Psy Strike, once again, absolutely sweeping these backlines right here. I will boom every single one of these. Boom! One-shots the Ivysaur, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. All right. Moving in the next one. Yeah, so far I think my opinion, just from kind of seeing how these battles are playing out, is Oranguru is just kind of like middle of the road. It's nothing extremely deadly that we may see, and I do apologize for the bit of lag here. I think that's just from their end, but that's okay. Icicle Spears here going to do some nice neutral damage versus Talonflame, but Talonflame's one of those Pokemon you really don't want to let get out of control, because if they decide to shield, like we see right there, they're going to have to swap out into Oranguru, but a Brave Bird would do an incredible amount of damage right here, so they're going to go ahead and respect it and shield, and it's actually just going to be a Flame Charge, so these Incinerates now are really going to start adding up, and they need to be careful. Talonflame's already at another charge move. This is boosted as well. Is it going to one-shot? Flame Charge? No, not enough to take it out. They're going to have to go for this Foul Play now, trying to force the final shield from Talonflame. But again, if you guys let Talonflame get out of control, it can completely destroy teams, so it will be farming down with Incinerate, and it's going to be up to Walrein to take this thing out. They should be able to get to an Icicle Spear here and just stop the next charge move. And again, up to Shadow Mewtwo to sweep this game. Flame Charge is blocked right there, and we do see a swap out into Whiscash. Very interesting. They're going to go ahead and go for double Icicle Spear right here. The Talonflame in the back as well, I think, is somewhat close to another charge move. I think maybe one Incinerate away. So it's going to be interesting to see how the balance of energy on the Shadow Mewtwo is going to be used in the endgame, because if they overfarm just a bit, Talonflame might boom it out. So Whiscash now loaded on energy, looking to go for as many Mud Bombs as it can, but Walrein, being pretty bulky here, is going to be able to withstand at least two. So there's one, maybe not even two. They do get to the next Icicle Spear though, so this is going to come down to the wire. If Talonflame comes in, they got to get into that Mewtwo very quickly. Here we go. Is Talonflame going to come in and farm down? What is the final Pokemon going to be? Talonflame's coming in. They're looking to go for the Incinerates, but they farm down with Powder Snow. They're swapping right away into Mewtwo, and it's going to be Swampert versus Shadow Mewtwo. Psy Strike versus Hydro Cannon, but Mewtwo gets to it in time, and we know this is going to one-shot. Incredible amount of damage. Boom! One-shots the Swamp. Oh, it doesn't one-shot it. Almost took it out. It hung on there with 1 HP and a Dream, so that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Mudshot versus Psycho Cut as well. That was going to come down to CMP tie, which Mewtwo definitely should have won. All right, so we got Walrein versus Poliwrath. This is a tough lead right here. They're going to swap out right away into the Oranguru. And that is a bubble Poliwrath as well. And they decided to swap into Roserade, which is not a good call. Confusion's absolutely chunking right here. And they completely farm down Roserade. Oranguru showing what is up in this meta. They're going to go ahead and go for the double Foul Play now. And this should get them not only switch advantage, which we've seen already, but shield advantage as well, as they're going to be able to get to that first one. They're going to go for the Psychic now, looking to do as much neutral damage as they can versus the Ninetales right here. Ninetales will not be able to withstand it, so it's going to go ahead and shield and fully farm down. Now, don't sleep on a Ninetales. It has the move set to be able to sweep this game. If it can land a Solar Beam right here, and Walrein decides to no-shield it, we're going to boom right back. Here comes the no-shield. It's just going to be a Weather Ball. You guys know that was very, very close, but here comes the next Weather Ball. It can't go for a Solar Beam and a Weather Ball back-to-back, so knowing that it threw it back to back. You definitely don't need to shield the second one. But here comes the next charge move. I think they're going to let it go and just trust in Mewtwo to close this game out. I would do the same. Mewtwo has been sweeping every single game so far, so they're going to kind of come in, try their best to farm down. They're going to have to shield as well. They need to be careful about Poliwrath potentially catching the charge move here. And Ninetales getting too much energy as well. So they're going to go ahead. It's going to be risky. Are they going to fully farm down? They fully farm down. So that's going to be a good game. They can just go for the Side Strike, or they're going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. It's neutral damage, but still a Shadow Ball from a Shadow Mewtwo is going to be a good game. Not enough to take it out. They might get bubbled down. Oh, that was a bit too close of a flex. You just got to go for the Side Strike and close it out. But I think, yeah, they get to the Side Strike in time. That was almost too close for comfort. Trying to flex on the opponent with a Shadow Mewtwo, and it almost completely backfired right there. Good game, very well played. So far, what we're learning is that Mewtwo in this meta is kind of sweeping endgame if you can get it 1-0 shield advantage, basically. Alright, so we got Walrein versus Dartrix. Alright, that is spicy, but it's extremely weak to Walrein right here, so it's going to get absolutely destroyed, and we do see a Talonflame come in. Now, Walrein with this much loaded energy against Talonflame is something the Firebird does not want to see. Remember, it still takes neutral damage from these Ice-type moves, and it's going to have to shield them because Walrein is extremely loaded. So here comes the next Icicle Spear, likely getting the first shield, and they're looking to swap now into Oranguru and try their best to farm down with Confusion. If they decide to no-shield this, and it is a Flame Charge, it is going to be the Flame Charge. They might just be able to Confusion down before the next one. But no, Talonflame, really loaded on energy, is going to be able to get to one more, and they're going to let this go as well. Very interesting. They're going to save the 2 shields for Mewtwo and come in with Walrein to farm down with Powder Snow. Now, what is going to be... Oh, man, they must be really weak to Walrein. They're going to go ahead and throw this Icicle Spear. There's only 1 shield left on the opponent, and having 2 Icicle Spears sums up a good game right here. So, here comes the next Icicle Spear. Going to be taking out the Dartrix. What a spicy Pokemon. I've actually never seen it used in Go Battle League yet, but boom, it goes down, and the final Pokemon is going to be Frostlass. So, they're going to go ahead, get into this Mewtwo, and go for the Shadow Ball to close it out, having 2-0 shields again. Really advantageous for them. They should be able to win this nicely by just going for the Shadow Ball. So that is going to be a good game, very well played to the opponent. But Oranguru seems to just meld teams kind of well. Able to soak a lot of damage, boom. Able to soak a lot of damage and do a lot of neutral damage back. Again, we don't have Open Great League available to us right now. It's Ultra League and Retro Cup. So we can't really see what it does against the Open meta just yet. But I imagine it's going to do a bit worse with all the steel types in there. But we have Swampert here on the lead. Walrein looking to take it out now with these Icicle Spears. It's all going to be a matter of if the Swampert has Sludge Wave and Earthquake, which it should have 2 charge moves, but if it can land it, right? So they're going to opt to shield right here. Is it going to be the Earthquake or Sludge Wave? It is just going to be a Hydro Cannon, so they do get a really nice shield bait right there, and they got to go for the next charge move. Looking to be, I think this is just going to be another Hydro Cannon. That was a bit quick for an Earthquake. Yeah, it's just going to be another Hydro Cannon. Walrein can tank it very well. Here comes another Icicle Spear here. Going to be getting the Swampert low and really set up the back line to potentially farm down and sweep endgame if they want to, especially if the Swampert's going to try to go for the Hail Mary Earthquake. They're actually going to come in with a Oranguru and catch the charge move right here, so we'll have to see how well it can tank a Hydro Cannon from a Swampert. And it can tank it pretty well, about 50% HP. Another Talonflame comes in, but going to be forcing a shield here with this foul play, as Talonflame might just look to fully farm down with Incinerate. Here comes the foul play. Will it get the shield? It does get the shield. So Talonflame now actually throws the Flame Charge. This is actually a decent setup now, as the Oranguru is going to be able to go down. And they're going to come in with Walrein, which already has an Icicle Spear here, and look to force that final... Actually, no, there's no shields left on Talonflame. Hopefully, this is enough damage to take it out, and I think it will be. No, barely doesn't take it out. Talonflame is able to get to another charge move, and they're going to let it go, trusting in the Mewtwo to sweep yet again. And trust we shall. Mewtwo's going to go ahead and come in and Psycho Cut down. Not even taking any damage from Incinerate because the move cycle didn't go through. Swampert desperately trying to farm down, but it cannot. So the Mewtwo here is going to be destroying this Walrein in the back. Now, if Swampert has a Hydro Cannon, I think it might be a good game because Walreign's going to be able to get to an Icicle Spear right here. This is going to be very interesting. They're going to have to be careful about how much energy this Swampert may have. So here comes the Icicle Spear, gets the shield. They got to overload on energy and throw it just the right time. So they're going to go ahead and throw the Psy Strike now to take it out. If they tried to farm down, they would have been hit with another Icicle Spear. But hopefully the Swampert does not have Hydro Cannon. One fast move away, and they get it. I think that might have been CMP tie, but Psy Strike right here, going to be taking out the Swampert, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. Oh, man. You guys saw a Mewtwo video yesterday as well, and it's just back at it in the Retro Cup here, absolutely destroying. All right, moving into, I believe this might be the final battle, Walrein versus Gyarados on the lead. So they have some decent matchups in the back, but Gyarados has the moveset to really do some work against this team if it can stay alive and land some of those lunges. But here comes the first Icicle Spear. Going to be getting the first shield from the game from the Gyarados. Now, Walrein doesn't necessarily have to shield the first charge move, and if they're looking to go for cross poison, which they are, it can definitely survive. They're going to go ahead and swap into Oranguru and try to do as much damage as they can with confusion, but they need to respect the lunge, and respect they will not. Cross poison, no, it is going to be the lunge. Massive super effective damage right there, and Gyarados now is in the driver's seat, going to be forcing the first shield here from XXD Yveltal. And they're going to go ahead and stop that lunge. Now they need to be very careful. Confusion does a lot of damage, but not enough. Oh, barely enough right there. Takes out the Gyarados, and we will see a Toxicroak come in. My goodness. I think it's going to be shielding this charge move and confusion damage. How much is it going to do? Not that much. Sorry, I really built that up. But Mewtwo coming in is going to destroy. They just need to shield this charge move, and that is looking to be a good game. We don't know what's in the back, but Walrein has a decent amount of HP and energy, and Mewtwo right here can load up. I don't think it can farm down. Oh, it can farm down. That is huge. Final Pokemon is no shielded, and it is going to be Abomasnow, so they're going to go ahead and go for the Psy Strike right here. And I think this just might do enough neutral damage to take it out. No, barely not enough, but they have two. Oh, they're going to go ahead and go for Shadow Ball this time. So that's going to be a good game, very well played. Moral of the story of this video, Oranguru is pretty tanky, can soak a lot of damage, force some shields, and Mewtwo sweeps games. And that was the final battle. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Oranguru, again, is in the wild. You guys should go out and catch it. Always want to get access to these Pokemon because they are just one move update away from being very meta. If we saw a different type of coverage move, so if we had Confusion, Foul Play, plus something else instead of Psychic, it may have been a huge threat in the meta. Overall, I think it's decent and an outlier on the Great League meta. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to XXD Yveltal for sharing these battles with us. And like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.